Conventional wisdom says that people resist change, but from a perspective of human nature, that can't possibly be true. If we were wired as a species to resist change, we'd be still living in caves. What it is one of the instincts in terms of driving human nature is loss aversion, and we're much more conscious about or much more driven by avoiding loss than the opportunity to gain. Now, how this comes about in change management is when people first hear about a change, and it's often on the grapevine, then we're compelled to make sense of how it might affect us, and we make sense by classifying, is this good for me or bad for me? And the big swinger is, at that moment, which is usually the case, I don't yet know how it might affect me. The default is to assume the worst and to classify as potential loss. And of course, from a scientific point of view, the scientists say that's just as well. You can't imagine an organism who's wired for anything other than putting a premium on loss aversion. Now, for HR practitioners and to be successful change managers, there's two significant ways in which this will help us and does help us. First of all, it gets over a self-fulfilling pessimistic prophecy or point of view about change management that says if we believe that people resist change, guess what? We don't manage change as well as we should, and in the end that's what we get. We're not managing it with the sophistication that we should. And secondly, it means that we need to be really, really conscious as change managers in how people feel at the moment they first hear about change. In other words, we manage the classifying moment so that we, not to spin that it's going to always be good, but it just means we avoid the default, where of course many changes such as a restructure, in the end it didn't affect many people, but during that time people were uncertain and distracted. So what we're able to do using human instincts is manage change with a great deal of finesse.